was gonna say that you sound amazing tonight, but then you're probably freezing to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we've started.
So about
Hello,
that,
this is the Pokemon podcast.
damn it, I was gonna do worse, but yeah, we're jumping the gun and talking about the Pikachus.
Yeah, it's just going to be like a little short thing before we get into our main topics, but holy crap,
Honestly,
that trailer. Holy crap.
I was just going to say 2 sentences. One, I'm still kind of pissed that it's Ryan Reynolds instead of Danny DeVito.
I
Two,
didn't want it to be
looks a
Danny
lot
DeVito.
better. This looks way better than I ever thought it would be.
Yeah, it shows how much faith the company has in Pokemon to make radical changes like this and put this much effort into it. Like, they were throwing lots of money at Pokemon to get this quality out of the world.
Yeah, I think from now on, Nintendo's main thing is going to be Pokemon. Mario's just a side project now.
Well, Pokemon does make them more money than Mario,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate truth.
Like, Pokemon is one of the biggest brands in the world. Not just a gaming brand.
I think it's actually top 3, if I remember correctly.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
I think the other 2 were like Disney and Star Wars. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And
I
Star Wars is Disney.
Oh no.
well, yeah, but I mean, I'll have to
I know what you mean.
look up later, but still, we're talking about Mickey Mouse, not other things like Marvel.
Not the great Disney oligarchy.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, they need to buy Fox.
I thought they did.
It keeps getting
They
delayed.
made a deal. I thought they made. Well, I mean, they kind of made a deal with Sony. Okay, yeah, I'm tired.
But anyway, about the Pikachu movie. I want to say Mr. Mime is the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, but at least I like his attitude. He's telling you to shove it.
Like, I understand that's how he would really look in the real world, and it's perfectly realistic, but he looks like he's gonna haunt my nightmares. That fucking shit is terrifying.
There, that's his skin. That's his flesh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yep. He's not wearing pants.
no Pokemon wear pants, except arguably Scraggy.
I think that's just skin on skin.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Technically,
It's baggy skin. It's baggy skin.
that's disgusting.
He probably smells disgusting.
Yeah, he most likely does. It is a Pokemon that's based off of thugs.
And
In
New
New
York
York.
street culture.
Yeah. So of course he's gonna look a bit thuggish. He's gonna act a bit thuggish.
But I love the I really like the acting in the trailer. Like, as much as you said you wanted Danny DeVito's not that good of an actor, and Ryan Reynolds is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
I
Ryan is better actor, but I feel that Danny DeVito's voice would have worked a bit better.
No, it wouldn't. It's just because of the meme. That's the only reason it was popular is because the dumb meme.
Do you really want a gravelly voiced Pikachu?
Yes.
I mean, if you want that, then go to the Japanese version. That has that.
I probably will. I'll probably watch both anyway.
It's like I was never behind DeVito for friggin' Pikachu. I just don't think it matches.
I mean, who's the guy in the original game? Troy Baker?
Or someone. I actually have never got around to playing it.
It's either Troy Baker or oh man, who's the guy that Nathan Drake?
Oh shit! I know who he is, but I don't know his goddamn name.
I saw I know that he was on an episode of Talking Tunes with Rob Paulson. Yes, I watched that. It's fun.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
I can't remember.
We really should remember this. It's a very very talented voice actor.
Fuck! And he's in everything.
Yeah, he's just as much as everything as Troy Baker is.
There's a name on the tip of my tongue, but I know it's wrong.
I'm getting to it. It is
The wiki.
Nolan North.
I was gonna say Nathan Drake.
That's the name of the character I just said.
Okay. No, I was gonna say Nathan Fillion, but I knew it started with an N.
But yeah, that's not it. That's not it at all. Yeah, no, Nolan North is pretty good actor. I would have also accepted him as probably being Pikachu.
I actually like him. I actually like that idea a bit better now. Nolan North as Pikachu.
I'm okay with Ryan Reynolds. I think it's a big deal that they chose to make Ryan Reynolds the CG character and not a face character, because he would sell more tickets if he was really there.
Yeah.
Like, it shows the amount of faith they have in the property that they're making their biggest star never being seen.
Yeah, it's definitely there. I mean, and he's also, been through like 2 really big movies as Deadpool the past couple years, so that's even like bigger.
Don't you mean
Like,
3
hey,
movies?
we got this guy to play Deadpool.
It's not 3 yet.
No, I thought it was 3.
It's not out yet. It doesn't count.
You guys are forgetting about Wolverine movie?
That doesn't count.
Really? That doesn't count?
No.
It doesn't count as like actual Deadpool. It's a different universe thing. It's not like actual funny, spontaneous Deadpool. It's more, I'm just kind of here to drop a name.
Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, yeah, that's decently Deadpool. But at the end, that's insulting.
But at least the game was good.
Yeah, the game was good. Oh, hey, Juzo.
Hello.
What are your thoughts on Pikachu?
On what?
The Detective Pikachu trailer that came out recently.
I think it's might be with the whole Ryan Reynolds. It might be worth watching, but I don't know.
I want to see it. I'm sufficiently sold on it already.
I mean, they could really... Oh, go ahead.
My mom said she wants to go see it, for fuck's sakes. And that said something where she hasn't seen like anything Pokemon related since Pokemon 2000 with me in the theater.
Oh God.
I mean, it could go really dark though. Is this the Ash Pikachu?
No.
Detective Pikachu. It's another Pikachu, but because it's not a big spoiler, because he can talk, he can't use moves. Like, that's a big thing in the game. The Pikachu cannot use any attacking moves.
Quick attack! Did I do it? That's pretty much what it summed up to. It was like a really slow walk too. That was the funny thing.
I really love all the animation in this too, especially with Pikachu. Like on Pikachu, all the expressions and everything.
Yeah, it was just... Hey, if this movie can actually do well, who says that we can't have like a Metroid movie?
Yeah, if this does well, one, it'll be the best video game movie ever.
What's the current one?
There isn't.
Doom.
What about Advent Children?
I don't
It's
think
not
that
live
counts.
action.
No, it
I
has to
don't
be.
think that counts.
Okay,
because it's all CG.
It has to be a live action movie.
Honestly, I'd just say Doom. I mean,
Doom was fucking atrocious, though.
Doom there's some really good scenes, a lot of good cinematography. The effects were, was it 2003, 2004, that time, are actually decent. It's not as bad as you remember.
Yes, it is.
May I throw Super Mario Brothers the movie into that?
Oh, God, no.
That was horrible.
Like, I can't think of, even on the Japanese end, a good video game movie.
I mean, if you do
Wait
want
a
to talk
second.
about the best-selling video game movie, you know, that's the Resident Evil stuff, which...
No.
Fuck.
They're okay.
But
No.
what about Mortal Kombat?
Okay, the first one, yes. The second one, kinda.
I think the first one still holds up.
Yeah. The second one, no.
The second one gets silly.
Yeah, it gets silly because of burping, badly made CGI monsters, very terrible acting at times. They replaced Jax. Jax shows up in the first movie as well, the stereotype looking black man. Oh well, no, your average black guy. Sorry, yeah, I'm running off of something else here, and then all of a sudden in the next movie he's replaced by an American gladiator.
Yeah, he is, to pardon the pun, jacked.
Yeah. But going back to the Pikachu Detective trailer, some of the other Pokemon in this actually look pretty good. I like how Jigglypuff looked for those few seconds on the counter.
I mean, we did get to see a bunch of the character models and whatnot, the actual like puppets and stuff that they made.
Yeah. I think Greninja looks amazingly weird, especially with the tongue.
Yeah.
And I love how Bulbasaur looks. It's a little dinosaur frog cabbage.
I like how Snubble looks.
Where's Snubble in it?
We didn't see Snubble in the trailer, but we did see Snubble's puppet, so...
Yeah, because I remember seeing just the picture of Snubble, but I don't remember seeing it in the trailer.
Yeah, it was just like in it was like in the batch of images that were released along with, Charizard's head.
Huh.
Which,
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that.
Snubble actually looks really cute and fluffy compared to the video games.
Well, fucking Pikachu is covered in fur.
And not skin, like, he is in Smash Brothers.
That still bothers me. That, like, DK is fully rendered with fur, but Pikachu's this...
So
something.
is Lucario, so is Sonic, so is Incineroar.
Yeah, but Pikachu doesn't have a fur texture. Leading me to believe Pikachu is in a skin suit.
Ugh.
Oh my god. It's Mimikyu's final form!
Oh god.
Well, what if it's actually? What if it's Mimikyu's current form?
Oh god.
What, a Mimikyu found a Pikachu action figure, hollowed its back out, and climbed inside?
Yes.
Who said it was an action figure?
It's just a shaved Pikachu that it found in the... Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I just made Mimikyu a whole lot worse.
Yay! New creepypasta!
What else?
And some was a video game.
So what else?
I think they actually picked the right voice for Pikachu, though, to get more people to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I completely agree.
Yep. So that's 3-1.
I'm okay with being the odd one out in this.
Some people still want their Demi Lovato. Not Demi
Demi
Lovato.
Lovato Pikachu.
Oh my god.
Let it go.
But I think this
Get
is
on
all...
to the real topics
Yeah.
for tonight.
So Magiranger versus Dekaranger.
Oh.
There wasn't really much team versus. I mean, the Reds were kind of pissed at each other for a little bit, but other than that, I thought it was actually pretty good.
I actually have to disagree with you. I did not like it.
I rewatching it, I found it just okay, to be honest.
Like, I liked the fact that it started off all action. Like, it did not play around. We got right to an action scene, and from what I've seen, and I missed like the last 10 minutes because I was eating, it's got a lot of good action. But I don't like the Magirangers. Like, their whole family dynamic thing bothers the shit out of me. And the fact that they bring it up constantly creeps me out.
Yeah, but at
Like,
least, but at least
10 minutes into the episode, they said family like 5 times, and I'm like, I get it. You're all related.
Yeah, but at least it's trying to tell the kids, hey, family is good, but try to keep it
They
PG.
hammer it home a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like the fact that they had the kidnappers asked for something that they had, but they didn't know they had. They're trying to figure out what are they talking about, this flower, and the 6 rangers being going drag in order to
Oh god, that
attract the monster who likes bigger women.
Oh, the 6 Rangers in drag. I absolutely love that. I thought it was hilarious.
Who at Toei is into drag? Because this happens way too much for it not to be a thing.
Oh, let's see.
What executive who writes these shows is deeply into drag?
Wait, it's only happened like what, 5 times? And it started with Dekaranger?
I'm counting a freaking Kamen Rider as well.
When did it happen in Kamen Rider?
Wataru, I think, at one episode.
Ryotaro did it, I believe. Philip did it.
Philip?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. There was an episode of Double.
I should have remembered that, but I guess I just blocked it out of my head.
And I've never seen Dekaranger, so I'm not for sure. Was the whole dynamic between Swan and can't even think of Dekamaster actually in the series or not?
There's something going on, but I don't really think it's anything too important. I think that they were just on the original team with a third member who's currently doing like SWAT training. I believe that's how it went. I mean, Swan does have her own morpher.
Yeah.
And I don't think this crossover would ever happen within the Power Rangers or the Saban Power Ranger thing or Disney Power Ranger thing, because in SPD the Omega Ranger was just a ball of light.
Yeah, I think that was such a lazy thing to do in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But contextually it makes sense.
Contextually?
Well, because, the 6 Ranger was actually that kid from the future that they saved in the past because reasons.
Don't you mean present? Time is confusing. But yeah, I really don't think it would have worked anyway because they would also have to incorporate a time travel thing again, like what they had to do with with Dino Thunder.
Yeah, and I don't think I think there's enough holes in the Power Rangers timeline anyway.
Yeah, because
I mean, at least we did get to see the start of aliens on Earth with Piggy coming to Earth and Mystic Force.
Yeah, it's the closest crossover that we're ever going to get.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure this was a I don't know which started where, but a Battleizer was in this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Didn't that debut in the Dekaranger solo movie?
I'm going to try to look it up.
Because I remember people talking about that years ago.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. So, anyone else notice that the name of the dog was named Murphy?
Yeah.
And he's a robot.
Yep.
RoboCop Murphy. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen RoboCop in years.
But the name the officer was Murphy, so that's what I was thinking. Oh, RoboCop.
Yeah, and mostly for disappointment, Bond doesn't have his spiky hair anymore. He let it grow out.
Well, that usually happens with the returning team. They always look a little bit different.
Yeah.
I mean, with the what was it, the Kyoryuger movie? We had King come back and he was no hair.
He had shorter hair.
Well, yeah, he didn't have as much. Awkward silence.
Yeah, I'm going off of the Wikia that for Super Sentai, and which is kind of accurate, kind of not really.
Well, that's all wikis.
Yeah. They do have in bold letters Deca Red Battleizer, but there's no page for it.
Oh, that's weird.
No, that actually is really weird.
Yeah.
Usually the Power Rangers / Sentai wikis are like chock full of information, like every little detail.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It says right
wikis
here.
Are made by obsessive fans.
Yeah, it says right here, Bon Akaza Deca Red to be added for all of his upgrades. You think that they would have filled it in by now, but I think I would have to go over to the Power Rangers side to actually get some info and seeing why it was in the one movie. Maybe just a reference to the Power Rangers side.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I just know it was referent. I just know people talked about them using it in a movie. It might have been this one, and it might have been their solo movie.
And what is the Fire Squad? I was wondering about that. He was
okay. So the Fire Squad is what Bon got promoted to. Pretty much what it is just a team of Red Rangers from different SPD locations, kind of like a captain squad.
Huh. I wasn't sure.
Power Rangers Captain Squad.
If only.
I swear that was the name of Gokaiger in like Korea or something.
I think they went by Pirate Force or something.
I'm gonna fucking Google this because I know it was somewhere.
Maybe in Indonesia? Does that sounds like that?
It's Captain Force.
Really?
The wiki is surprisingly barren for fucking info, though.
Yeah, it's weird. These are supposed to be the diehard Super Sentai fans that are willing to update this thing whenever they can, but it's just not here.
No, they
That's
can't all be winners.
weird.
Yeah.
Anywho, this thing was okay, and I really just, I'm just fine with it. There's nothing bad with it. There's nothing really that great with it. It's just average.
Yeah. Like, I have my issues with it mainly because I don't like the Magirangers. And the fact that I thought there was no story to it. Or virtually no story. But aside from that, it was a fine crossover. They usually don't have amazing stories.
No, they don't. Only, what, 3 have amazing stories?
Even arguably my favorite 2 have pretty crappy stories.
Yeah,
What are your favorite two?
Geki and Go On and Shinkenger.
Ooh, yeah. I really liked the Geki and Goanger one. That was really
Like, it just had no... It really didn't need to exist.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you should probably
What?
sorry.
go ahead.
I was
What were you saying, Dallas?
Well, I was going to say, probably should fill in your thoughts about last week's topic about the Goanger and Shinkenger movie.
It's probably my favorite Sentai crossover just because you get to bounce a quote-unquote serious Sentai off of a jokey Sentai, and they handle it really, really well. And then the music, especially the ending song, it is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And the interactions between the team, which is usually the selling point for any crossover. I think they have good interactions.
yes.
Again, nothing about the Deca Red Battleizer mode. It just shows what the morpher it was used, which was the Fire Squad license.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not even highlighted stuff either. It's just like Deca Fire Armor, Deca Red Battleizer mode, Fire Squad mode. Nothing.
That's weird.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought it was good in some parts, worse than others. There's some really questionable parts, like the girls changing costumes. That was a really questionable part, and they even bring it up within the movie itself.
It's a trope at this point, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a trope, but I don't really think it's a necessary thing. I mean, it is kind of cool to see them in different outfits, especially Deca Yellow.
Deca Yellow is amazing. Jasmine? Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yes, please.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
But I think that's about all we can cover on an arguably shallow crossover movie.
It's average. It's like, what, an hour and a half? So if you want to check it out,
It's
just
like 47
go.
minutes. 47 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely
yeah,
an
okay,
hour.
it's less than an hour. So kick back, relax,
Actually-
open a beer, and watch it.
I actually had a lot of trouble finding it.
I kind of delved into the dark side and just watched it on Kiss Asian.
That's what I had to do, unfortunately, because Nihon took down a lot of their Deca stuff
No.
and their Magi stuff.
Isn't it because like there's Blu-ray or something coming out for them, or
they're already up to Dekaranger. We're still waiting on everything else.
They're just being responsible subbers,
Yeah.
yeah?
which means it's harder to get their stuff at times.
Mm-hmm. Hey, soon enough, we'll be having this like with the people that don't have BBC to watch Doctor Who. You just gotta wait till the season's over, wait a few more months, and we'll be able to watch the entire series on DVD.
Oh, that would be amazing if Toku did that.
I think that's what Shout Factory is going to be doing when they catch up eventually.
Oh, yeah, when they catch up in 15 years.
I mean, they're already up to Dekaranger. That was like, what, 20 years ago? And they've been doing this for the past 5?
It'll still take them a while.
And they put out like 3 this year, I think.
Yeah. They put out 3 this year. So by the time that they catch up...
Heck, we might for next year.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see here. I'm really trying to do the math here. Currently, we're at 42/43, and 3 a year would be, I'm saying 5 years.
Well, more like 6, just because of the new Sentai coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot to factor in the new Sentai every year too.
Yep.
Oh jeez, that makes it more complicated. Should I just bump it up to 12?
It'll probably take them a good while to catch up.
Yeah.
But hey, have them.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that it wasn't yellow. I wish that the subtitles weren't yellow.
Yep, and that's one thing I love about Nihon. They always have really good subs. Like, you look at them, you actually can read it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, they color code the subs for the early episodes when you don't know whose voice is whose, especially in the suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, I'm surprised that Shout Factory hasn't, tried to hire them or something.
Oh my god, I would love that.
Like, I would be surprised if they would hire any subbers. Well, they have been doing this for years, while they've been only doing the closed captioning for Power Rangers. Is that really the exact same thing?
Yeah, but I've seen some of those stuff from, the actual DVDs, not like represented by people reviewing them, and there's not enough flair in it. There's not personality in the subs that, the characters feel dry and bare bones.
Yeah. But, I think that should be enough of our Toku talk for today, because now we gotta go on to, well,
Bloody,
the
gory,
Deadites.
happy fun time.
We gotta deal with Deadites. Great.
Yeah.
That's Ash Williams throughout the entire season. Great. Deadites again.
And it's all his fault.
Yeah.
But still, this is Ash Williams back in action.
Yeah. After about 20 years and having. Okay, here's the thing with this. Well, okay, we're covering the first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead, and Army of Darkness is in this kind of limbo of it kind of happened, but kind of also didn't. Because,
yeah, that's the weird spot. Because the movie has 2 different endings to confuse you even more.
Yeah, but they're going off of the
retconned ending from the Evil Dead 2.
Or the retcon beginning from Evil Dead 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay, pretty much how Evil Dead is dealing with this is that, well, I've looked up a little bit of this and did some research on it, but all 3 movies are canon to the current seasons. It's really confusing, but it's an actual thing. So, in the first Evil Dead movie, yeah, all that stuff happened. And they're saying that when the second movie came out, Evil Dead 2, Ash had the brilliant idea to bring out another person out to that cottage, thinking that everything was okay. It was just a one-time thing. Boy, was he wrong. And then he gets sent to the past with the Army of Darkness. But they're going with the ending where he's back at S-Mart and all that stuff happened.
Ending.
The actual ending, not the one where he took too many drops and he's in 20,000 and just all that stuff happened.
Yeah.
Well, that was the director's cut version, but yeah, the theatrical version, I like that a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Ash, like, was it 30 years after the events of Army of Darkness? 30, 20 years?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Yeah, and he doesn't have his mechanical hand. He's got a hand made out of rosemary. So
I need to say this. Why is his hand black?
it's rosemary.
I know, but
I know. In
it's
some
such a
scenes,
different
it looks
color.
black.
It's such a different color from him.
I know. It's jarring. But it's hilarious.
I mean, we have to find a way to do things somehow because, it's missing.
El Jefe. Yeah. It's still good old Ash dealing with Deadites that he set out again.
Because he got stoned and decided to read the book to a girl to impress her.
Yeah. First two times were accidents. This time was on purpose, and he kind of remembers, kind of doesn't want to remember that it was his fault. So he's been traveling the USA, going from S-Mart to S-Mart, and he's doing a terrible job.
Which, honestly, this kind of factors in a bit to, some of the other comics. So the comics will... And he's been because in the first Freddy versus Jason versus Ash comic, it said that he's moving from town to town, so it makes a bit of sense.
Yeah. And just for the folks at home to know, this is still Bruce Campbell.
I mean, who else could it be?
No one else.
No one else. But there is another classic 90s character that's in this.
Xena.
Yeah, Xena is in this. Lucy Lawless is in this. She plays...
Damn, she looks good.
Yeah, she still looks okay.
I can't remember where it gets revealed about her origin.
It's like
season or next season.
It's like second, middle to late second season, third season.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was like, I can't remember. I know that it gets revealed, but yeah.
But I should actually bring that up. You can watch the first two seasons on Amazon, Netflix, what have you, for free.
You can't watch it on Amazon. I checked.
Oh, yeah, you have to buy it on Amazon. That also includes the third season too. And I've heard that I've heard that the third season is actually really good.
Does it end with a third season?
Unfortunately,
yes, it ends with the third season.
It unfortunately ends with the third season because for some reason,
as long as it's a good ending, I can handle it.
It's a cliffhanger ending.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
My roommate watched it into season 3 and said that it was basically Army of Darkness, the UK ending.
But, and Bruce Campbell said he won't be coming back.
Yeah.
Which is hella sad because, Ash is such a great character.
Yeah.
He's also actually getting old as shit. He can't be doing these kinds of stunts and this kind of acting much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, still, I mean, we could have at least had one more season
I mean,
to finish everything off.
have you seen the stunts in season 2? Those stunts in that were insane. I mean, the stunts in season 1 were actually pretty fine. Were really nice. Like the pool of blood spilling out of the cabin. Like it's just like, oh, like a dam bursting.
It's overly comical, gory fun.
Yeah. And by the way, the person who directed this is Sam Raimi. You know him for the Spider-Man movies, but Evil Dead was one of his babies back in the 1980s. The entire series, the first 3 movies.
Can I bring up a really fun fact? So, in the first Evil Dead movie, there's a picture of a poster from The Hills Have Eyes, a movie directed by Wes Craven. In the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, one of the movies that they're watching on TV is the first Evil Dead movie. So, to pay Wes Craven back for the little tribute, in Evil Dead 2, Freddy's glove can actually be seen in a couple places within the movie.
I didn't know that. I actually just saw the reboot of Evil Dead on TV a few weeks ago. Not that bad.
Oh, the 2013 movie?
God, that 2013 was so long ago.
Yeah, that was not produced by... He did not... Sam Raimi did not produce that movie.
I know that. But, like, the movie was pretty decent.
Oh, yes. As a horror fan, I love it. And some... It actually outshines the original, but that's another topic for another.
I actually liked the story, the side characters in this, surprisingly a lot.
But do you remember their names?
No. Admittedly, I've only seen like 4 episodes.
Okay, so the Mexican kid is Pablo.
He is not Mexican, he's Honduran. They make that joke in the series.
That's the point.
Hey, do you want to get churros? It's not a racist thing. I just really like churros. No, churros are good. And you know I'm from Honduras, right?
And then Kelly. Kelly's the girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
The badass female that Pablo's in love with, and Ash thinks he has a chance with. Basically.
I'm only slightly past when she got possessed.
Yeah.
God, I just want to rewatch this again already.
Yeah,
that's how much fun I had.
Yeah, this definitely watch the second season. It's pretty good, and even has Ash going back to his hometown, and they don't like him.
Why would they?
And his nickname from there was awesome. And the fact that who they reveal as his father is
Ashley Slashy.
Ashley Slashy.
Yeah.
And his father being Lee Majors is just crazy.
Yeah, it's we cannot recommend this TV series enough. The stars, the people that actually hosted this on their pay-per-view channel, actually made a good choice in picking this up. I just wish that they would have picked it up for a 4th season where Ash was going to run for president.
Honestly, some of Stars' content is amazing. I know we're probably not going to cover it since it'll be really hard to watch. American Gods is fucking amazing.
Like, haha amazing, or?
No, like, sit down and enjoy it amazing.
I mean, future podcast, if we can, find a good way to actually watch it.
Unless you want to, use illegal sites or pay. Or buy the DVD. I bought the Blu-ray for my friend for Christmas last year. Well, the first season.
But yeah, I cannot recommend this enough. It is definitely a watch if you're a classic Evil Dead Sam Raimi movies fan. Because there's comedy, there's action, there's actual scares, and a lot of gore.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not Evil Dead without the gore.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's never Evil Dead without the gore.
I mean, they were. I mean, aside from Army of Darkness, which they were actually trying to go for a PG-13 rating, and they still gave it an R.
Yeah. And originally, this was going to be called Ash versus Dead El Jefe.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not.
It doesn't roll. It doesn't roll off the tongue. So
It does not.
So they named it Ash versus Evil Dead, just so people know for sure that this is going to be Ash Williams from Army of Darkness versus the Evil Dead that he fought against in all the movies.
Well, that's
except for the first.
another reason.
Except for the first one.
Another reason behind that is because Army of Darkness actually didn't perform well at the box office because it had no, straightforward connection to the Evil Dead within the title.
No, it did not.
Because I'm a horror slut, I know this.
I'm just going to say a few quotes from the show because it's all hilarious. I'm going to make like a tree and fuck you.
You know that's a reference to the first movie, right?
Yeah, referencing her infamous tree rape scene from the Evil Dead 1981. Yeah.
Which Raimi actually, for the record, Raimi actually regrets putting that in the movie.
Yeah. I know he would.
Well, I mean, he was 20 at the time that he directed it, so.
Mm-hmm.
You make stupid choices when you're young. But, that's a film.
Yeah.
Other quotes. Fuck, fuckity, fuck.
Huh. And apparently this is not the first time that Bruce Campbell and Lucy Lawless were on the same show.
Really?
Yeah. They both appeared in, of course, Xena Warrior Princess and Burn Notice.
Really? I never watched Burn Notice. I might track down their appearance together.
My dad liked
Burn
Burn
Notice.
Notice.
Burn Notice, I enjoyed too.
I'm looking up some other trivia from the IMDb. In the first season, Ash's severed hand was originally supposed to be contained by a ruby in a glass cylinder full of clear liquid. Some scenes were shot with it, but it was decided that the curved glass in the cylinder wrapped the look of the hand to appear 3 times bigger than its actual size, and distorted its appearance.
I mean, that's understandable, but still, it's funny that they had that because in the second movie, his hand kind of killed a person.
Yeah.
Which, come on, that's freaking hilarious. His hand got her off.
No. Anyway, is there any more that we can say about this show?
Not that I can think of.
Not that we can spoil, a whole shit ton of things. Because, this is really worth the watch.
And I do remember watching like on demand and on this, and they said that like with the cabin, the people that did the set actually went back and watched the movies and went to incredible detail to make it exactly like the previous movies with the cabin.
Which, that cabin went through a fuck ton of shit throughout the movies.
Yeah. I'm just trying to check something. So, for next week's topic, I believe Andy wanted to do Gold Ranger versus Jacker as our final crossover movie for this month.
If we can
That's a bit
find it, that's
I
the issue.
found it a long time ago, and I remember it only being like a half hour. So maybe we could squish in two if we find another shorter Sentai crossover. Just because it's so fucking short compared to it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ranger versus Dekaranger would be good, just because I think it's still short.
God damn it. I'm trying to look up the length on the Go Ranger movie, and every time I go to the wiki, I get, oh, you've won, blah, 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 and it takes me off the wiki.
Alright.
But yeah, I have no problem watching it. It's just finding a good copy of it. Hopefully not on sites we all dislike using.
Yeah.
I mean, if I remember, it's on Daily Motion still.
Yay. Daily Motion.
Daily Motion's at least a little bit better than YouTube.
Well, anything's better than Kiss Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, non-Tokyo thing. So, you chose last week, I chose the week before. Jesse, what do you want to fucking do?
Oh, it's back to me already?
Let's just say yes.
Can I get back to you on it? There are a few different things I want to, but I need to figure out what would be the best.
Alright, it looks like we got a mystery pick from Jesse.
I'll have the pick by Tuesday at the latest. Because it's in between... How about this? The first 2 episodes of 2 anime by the same writer.
Okay.
It'll be like a versus.
That was already this step. That was this one.
The first episode of Tenjo Tenge and the first episode of Air Gear.
I've heard of Air Gear. I've saw it. Don't really care for it, and I don't know what the other one is.
It's a martial arts anime.
I'll go with the other one because I've seen Air Gear and I want something kind of new to watch anyways.
They're both really good in different ways. And they're very much done by the same writer.
But yes, I would like another thing that's not Air Gear, please, if that is an option.
I did not hear you.
Another thing that's not Air Gear, because, I've seen it already.
You would probably like Tenjo Tenge. Only problem is half the anime is a flashback arc, and then the second half of the anime is another flashback arc, and then the manga gets really fucking good.
I'm okay with this. I just don't want to watch Air Gear again.
Only problem? Oh Great does not know how to end his manga, so Tenjo Tenge didn't get an ending until about 10 years ago during Air Gear's run.
That's interesting.
And Air Gear's ending was in itself horrible.
So, I guess for finalization here, so people know what we're going to be looking at next week, we're going with the triple header, apparently.
Well, I mean, like I said, Go Ranger vs. Jack is so short. It makes up.
Yeah. And you can watch more episodes if you want. It's just 2 series is a lot to juggle. If you watch the first 2 episodes of both, that's 4 episodes you need to make time to watch.
Alright, so it's Jacker versus Goranger, Air Gear, and whatever that third one was. I can't really...
Tenjo Tenge.
Tenjo Tenge. Okay.
They're both on Verve.
Oh, cool.
They were both on Verve.
No!
I think they were Funimation properties.
Well,
Of course.
let me actually check that. Air Gear. It most likely will be
I know they're on Crunchyroll.
Get into it, and I see Air Master.
Yeah, it was a Funimation property.
Darn.
Darn, maybe something else then, because...
Well, you can watch them subbed on Crunchyroll.
I'm
Okay.
I just typed in Air. So let's see if it's there is no Air Gear on Crunchyroll nor Verve.
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Great. It's a good thing I already have Hulu.
I think both of them are on Hulu.
It's a good thing I got a subscription towards Hulu.
I know Tenjo Tenge is on Crunchyroll subbed.
Well, I don't know what I'll be watching tonight.
Is that with a J? Oh, there it is.
Tenjhotng.
Yeah, I already got it. It's like the first thing that popped up. Okay, so... Oh, 2 seasons? Huh. Okay, I see it. So it's, Tenjoko Ten... Oh, yeah, I've actually heard about this anime. A friend of mine based her character off of another character in this.
Actually, the first episode's on YouTube.
Ooh, that's even better.
Someone uploaded the English sub on YouTube.
I know what I'm watching.
So,
and part 1, episode 1, English dub on YouTube.
Okay, so tune in next week for Jacker versus Goranger and our 2 non-toku topics of Tenjo Tenge and Air Gear. Have a nice night.